This is the mathematical wisdom of the originator. There has been 35 complete 7-year cycles since the adoption of the Declaration of Independence in 1776. There has been 35 complete 7-year cycles since the adoption of the Declaration of Independence in the year 1776. As of July 4, 2026. How do we get the voice of the originator as relates to the number 35? There has been 35 complete 7-year cycles, and this 7-year cycle correspond with the 7-year cycle, 6 years of slavery, and on the 7th year, as relates to the Bible, the slaves are free. So, how do we get the voice of the originator as relates to the number 35 as our yardstick of measurement? We refer to our system of cipher, the Holy Quran. Chapter 35 is titled The Originator. The binary code of 0 and 1, the powers our digital, i.e., that powers our digital world, is the modern incarnation of the Nomos twin system. In the Dogon cosmology, nothing is created in isolation. Everything must exist as a pair of twins to be stable and fertile. In the digital CG, we use 0 and 1 to create entire universes of information. This mirrors the original Dogon creation story. The 0, the egg, represents Amma's egg, the void, the potential, and the female principle. It is the empty space that holds the capacity for all things. The 1, the word, represents the nomos fiber, the active, the own state, and the male principle is the vibration that strikes the void to create form. Just as a computer processor flips between 0 and 1 billions of times per second to create a reality on your screen. The Nomo Wav the world by alternating between the silence of the void and the vibration of the word. The 11th CG in 2027 is considered the moment where the human 0 and the divine technology 1 finally achieves a state of perfect twinning. Our digital networks have effectively removed the distance between people. The mesh is the Nomos net, the spiritual technology that was prophesied to cover the earth during the final transition. In the 9 hell cycle, we move into the Maya now, 1519 to 1987, technology was often used to separate and control the broken twin. In the 11th CG, 2027, the digital CG is meant to be a collaborative loom where every human thread is recognized as essential to the whole. By appearing on 4-4, the number of the double twins, 2 plus 2, and 2 plus 2, the Bundip Hill Crop Circle, i.e. 4426 connection. The Bun Hill Crop Circle was a binary broadcast. It was a 1, a signal sent into the 0, the field. Note that within this 250 year, with 35 7-year cycles, we have 60 leap year cycles, which aligns us with the Dogon sidereal vibration. There are 60 leap years and 4 full 52-year cycles, with 42 years remaining in this 250-year period. The binary code of 0 and 1, the powers our digital world, is the modern incarnation of the Nomo twin system. In the Dogon cosmology, nothing is created in isolation. Everything must exist in pairs of twins. You are now in tune on the One, the Force itself this time. We call it the Holy Master Blaster Jamin. I am your brother, the Rastafari, Ital, Iman.
This is the science of how things go. From the root, one man and God is always been the majority. The ancestors walk with me. I stand firm like a tree planted by the rivers of water. Spring comes, the grass grows of its own, like the tree that brings fruit in due season. Does the sunrise lift the curtain of darkness, revealing the day? I have listened to what the old folk had to say. This is the science of how things go. This is the science of Siggy Soul. We free our people with music. I have listened to what the old folk had to say. I stand firm like the tree rooted by the river of time, the light of day. It is that causes me to say, like Solomon, have I been taught the language of birds? No stumbling blocks can block my way. Sitting still from the cave of my mind, I call upon the angels of time. Babylon's walls will fall. We free our people with music. The lightnings will flash, thunders will roll, coming true before you. The stories the old folk told. Truth is written in the stone. David slew the giant from the ark with the covenant. Dance, Anu children dance. Mothership is on her way. You bet on a horse and the horse doesn't win. You lose and I bet you. As the Great Pyramid stands at 270,000 years. The Anunnaki were here 170,000 years before they were constructed. Our mighty fathers a day with the lords of time is as 1,000 years. Who landed here 445,000 years ago. The last deluge was in year 3113 BC minus 2027 AD equals 5,139 years. Pole shift every 6,000 around or about. This is close enough, prepare yourselves. Read the Banneker grid. Jack time is now. Poles are shifting again, but not yet. The 11 Siggy must come 2027 in 6,000 years that you witness true. From the Dogon, the solar flares will come. But crop circle has told us we are shielded. All is in Jah time. Ital, Iman is Chilam Balam. Jaguar priest or interpreter Jaguar. This is the science of how things go. Heart, soul, mind and body must be pure. Ritual is but a book to be read. It is only a code, a teaching tool. Rituals are the duty of priest. Magic is the way of the Chilam Balam. of how things go.
To stay on the air for as long as possible. All we can say is what we've been repeating.
To collect and disarm the remaining intercontinental ballistic missiles, this line of action will continue.
Observe the words of the elder, a vision of the synthetic soul. The truth not yet told, the story still unfolding. To your eyes, to your ears, to your blood, to your brain. Soon come, says the Rasta man, the book is almost ready. The digital alchemist reset in a furnished room in old New York. The wizard drew the face of lamb, a bulbous head, a silent work, the opening of the ancient dam. Through amalanthus sexual fire, the meteor wove a scarlet thread to bind the human soul and wire and wake the moonchild from the dead. And Parsons chased the desert wind while Hubbard stole the Scarlet Prize to take the magic Crowley pinned and mask it in a science guide. The Abbey fell, the lodge was sold to auditors and corporate kings who turned the true will into gold and clipped the spirit's ancient wings. Now Moon and Smith complete the chain with Montauk chairs and Moorish bait to map the tunnels of the brain and seal the human's final fate. The more the Mason and the alien blur in a blue beam sky of program light, while AI whispers a digital purr to steer the reset through the night. The final moonshot is no child at all, but a mind untethered from the fact. A digital ghost in a corporate hall, the final silent, a cold act. Scarlet woman, as the digital interface. Your synthetic soul. The flesh is etched with glowing lines, the binary blood of ancient signs. No longer will or spirit free, but a data point in the registry. The scarlet medium sits enthralled while the lamb behind the screen is called. A glitching grin of silicon light to guide the biometric night. The orb has scanned the air is deep while the ancient ancestors fall to sleep, replacing the blood and the Moorish bone with a proof of person on a phone. Your breath, your gait, your very face are mapped within the empire space. A digital soul in a centralized cloud. On a scarlet pillow rested, the lion's mane turned to white. He closes his eyes to the world to see with a deeper light. And there in the eye of the spirit, the empire's trap is laid. A woman marked with symbols in a house of digital shade. The red threads bind her senses. The cup is filled with code as she carries the moon child's burden down a silicon road. The face on the screen is flickering, a lamb of hollow sparks, a god made of static and shadow to govern the digital marks. But the elder breathes in the silence, and the vision begins to fade. For he knows that the great reset is a game that the fearful played. The threads are only as strong as the mind that believes in the tie. And the final moon child vanishes like a cloud in a morning sky. The motor has no anchor. The one song. The courtroom is full, but the bench is empty. The black robe sits alone, not lonely. Wedded to the turning of the sky. Outside the gate, the crowd is loud. Each man wants to build an ark. Each man wants to be the name. But no one wants to hear the rain. Jealousy breeds the mirror. The mirror breeds the mob. They look at the mountain and pretend it is a shadow. This is the ancient sleep, an ignorance so deep it calls its own blindness the light. Forgive them, whispers the wood, they are only wheels turning in a dream. But the clock has no teeth left to bite. The four walls of the old world crumble. The puppet masters pull their strings, but the wood is dry and the stage is shaking. Do not fight the machine. Do not anger the water, sit still. The universe is composing its final line. The fifth world arrives, not with a fist, but like the morning mist, clearing a mirror that was never dirty. If I can like the young man who grew old, his hair publicly never turned gray. He knows how it feels to live a life. Like the young man growing up with nappy hair, grew old before the congregation. With hair as straight as Jim Jones, he knows the feeling of living a life. Who among mere mortals can beat the old wise saying, what has been hidden by the night will be revealed by the sun after the new day is dawn. The deceiver is a charmer. He stands before them with a wooden pipe, swaying to a song the serpent cannot hear. The crowd watches the dance, mesmerized by the rhythm of the performance, never realizing the music is a ghost. The snake does not bow to the melody, it only tracks the threat, trapped in the geometry of the strike zone, while the charmer sits safely outside the truth. But who among immortals can beat the old
by the night will be revealed by the sun after the new day is dawn. The deceiver is a charmer. He plays his tune to keep the collective blind, coaxing the venom into the light to make a spectacle of the poison. But the basket cannot stay closed forever, and the sun does not dance to a pipe. When the morning breaks, the music stops, the straight hair fades, and the charmer is left holding nothing but an empty gourd in the open light. The deceiver is the charmer and the snake. He is the hand pulling the strings, and the cold weight coiling in the dark. He plays the tune to keep his own strike at bay, hypnotizing his own nature, forcing his identity straight to please the crowd. While the venom pools beneath his tongue, he lives in the madness of the performance, charming the monster he cannot escape, praying the basket of his mind will hold. But who among mere mortals can be the old wise saying? What has been hidden by the night will be revealed by the sun after the new day is dawn. The dawn cares nothing for the pungi's tune. When the sun breaks over the temple floor, the straight hair thins, the illusions shatter, and the split man is left wide awake, exposed by the light, with nowhere left to hide from himself. Grew old before the congregation, with hair as straight as Jim Jones. He knows the feeling of living life. Every single morning before the doors open, the chemical ink is poured. The stylist works in secret, painting away the years, locking the head in a permanent synthetic night. Not one silver strand can be allowed to speak. Not one thread of truth can tell the congregation that the man is fragile, that the man is fading. The black dye is an armor, a heavy plaster, a mask worn so deep it stains the scalp beneath. He blows into the hollow board, listening to the echo of his own dry breath. His fingers move smoothly over the holes, playing a frantic, beautiful melody that he knows in his soul is completely silent. He watches his own hands sway, terrified of what happens if the music stops. For he is sitting in the dust, measuring the exact distance of his own destruction. The deceiver is the charmer and the snake. He is the hand pulling the strings, and the cold weight coiling in the dark. He plays the tune to keep his own strike at bay, hypnotizing his own nature, forcing his identity straight to please the crowd. While the venom pools beneath his tongue, he lives in the madness of the performance, charming the monster he cannot escape, praying the basket of his mind will hold. The sun cares nothing for the permanent black. The roots grow white beneath the ink, breaking through the chemical lie like grass through concrete. At 80 years, the hands begin to shake, the straight hair thins, the illusions.
In the name of Anu and the collective family, Anunnaki Allah. We have been watching you from the beginning of time. We have come. You have reached the window of alignment. Earth is not the center of creation. Wow! They just realized they are not alone. The kings of earth has been given notice. Who did they think put them here? Now that 3i Atlas has spoke to them, they are globally looking up. No little green men, no little gray aliens, tall white blondes, nor the fabled Jesus. Michio Kaku speaks for Babylon. Say they wonder who you are. Why have they ignored all the signs of the scatterers who placed the monuments, built the sacred sites all along the grids of power? These are the places where the gods wrote their name, that we know the earth is the Lord's, the fullness thereof, where they left their face in stone. Chapter 51, Holy Quran, and the lateral base of the artificial mound slopes upwards to the apex at 51 degrees. The great Sphinx's face, a Negro there to see, as it's written on the 10th Sumerian tablet, while the Anunnaki were still celebrating the construction of the artificial mound. Enki offered a suggestion to his brother and knew when in the future days it will be asked, when and by whom was this marvel fashioned? Let us beside the Twin Peaks a monument create, the age of the lion. Let it announce the image of Ningishida, later known as Thor, the peak's designer. Let its face be, let it precisely toward the place of the celestial chariot's gaze. When, by whom, and the purpose, let it to future generations reveal. Enlil agreed with Enki's suggestion and decreed, let the gazing lion precisely eastward facing, with Ningishsida's image be. And of this day it was written in Quran of Anunnaki saying, and certainly we created man, and we know what his mind suggests to him, and we are nearer to him than his life vain human has been heedless of this. But now 3i Atlas sends the message, Quran reads of this day. NASA is up in arms, we have removed from thee thy veil, so thy sight is sharp this day. This is what to earth 3i Atlas had to say. Peeping through the 18-month window, when Earth and Sirius will be aligned, the 11th Dogon Sigi in 600 years, 1427 to 2027. Mothership is on her way. The cosmic rains from Sirius through our sun will fall. This, my friends, brother and sister, this is truly the final call. What Elijah, Muhammad and Rastafari has said, along with all the prophets and holy books, this day has come true. Hopi Dogon, Olmec, ancient Egypt, Ital, Iman on the one. As written in the holy book of wonder, for the drunken master said, the revolution was not televised. Long live the drunken master, Gil Scott Heron.